Welcome to the Waiver Wire. Waiver Wire. Waiver, baby. Waiver Wire. Hello, and welcome to the Waiver Wire, where fantasy players become fantasy legends. Or you start off the year 0-4 in fantasy football and decide maybe it's time to pivot. Maybe I'm not the fantasy football legend that I think I am. I did start off terribly in fantasy football this year, and I decided maybe the waiver wire is better if I try a little something new, try something different, try to talk about some topics, try to bring some funny, some more scripted funny. So we're going to do that now. We're going to talk about today cars. Owning cars, driving in cars, the annoyance of cars. I mean, straight off the jump, let's talk about the fanciest of the cars, the robot cars, the Teslas. You trust this robot car? You really trust this robot car? Because I've watched the historical documents and a robot tried to kill Will Smith. And if you saw that movie and you said, oh no, that's not what would happen, then you're the problem. It is happening, lady. It is happening. We will soon be in Terminator, and then we'll all be sleeping in some jelly with Keanu Reeves waiting to be freed. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Elon? But I digress. You know, I'm too much of a control freak anyways. I'm too, for me, when I'm driving on the road, I think of myself as the sheriff of the road. I'm here to patrol these streets and yell at people with a horn and a nice, crisp middle finger, you know? And if someone's not doing what they're supposed to, I feel like it's my job to drive up beside them and give them the what for, you know, to pull up beside them and give them one of these, what the, dude, come on, go! I can't say how many times I do that in a day on the road. Go! And sometimes I don't even have to do it with my mouth. Sometimes it's just my eyes. Sometimes just my eyes can tell you, you know, what a piece of fucking garbage you are. Just, God, man. God, you disgust me. You're disgusting with your slow driving, no blinker having ass. But I do that with my eyes, just my eyes. You know? And I just don't understand. I mean, I'm an aggressive driver, you know, and I'm usually doing 10 plus, at least 10 over the speed limit. And I'm in the left lane. I'm using my blinker, you know, which is important because I believe that you can be an aggressive asshole, but you can still be a safe, aggressive asshole, you know, give them a click, 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 click. Click, click, coming in! And I mean, if you are out there driving and texting, I believe there should be beds of spikes just all around the road. There should just be everywhere you look, there should just be another thing of spikes. And if you are texting and driving, I should be allowed to bumper car you into those bed of spikes. And the police officer should just say, well, what were they doing? Were they texting and driving? Okay, this is nice. Let's get the bed of spike cleaning man in here. Let's clean this up. Let's do this again. This is Darwinism, okay? We're trying to clean up the streets. Sheriff has spoken. Come on. Bed of spikes. Get them. But, you know, I just don't understand the people that want traveling from point A to point B to be longer. I mean, isn't that what driving is? Like, we're just going from point A to point B. Who's in the passenger seat or, God forbid, the driver's seat that's just driving around going, hey. Let's take it easy. I sure do enjoy these drives. Ah, man. Go slower. Oh, look. Dairy Queen. Tree. Oh, tree. Oh, look. That billboard. Oh, look at that. Billboards. Oh, my God. Billboards are designed for the dumbasses of the road that aren't paying attention. The ones that are just out there going, oh, says I should call if I get in an accident. Oh, no. I can't believe I hit someone looking up and reading a billboard. And then, as you're on the side of the road waiting for the tow truck, it's so nice. You can just, I guess I'll call Smith and Lewinsky's and they'll fix it. But, you know, I just don't get it. And me, personally, if I could give myself any superpower in the world, I'm picking teleportation. You wouldn't? You wouldn't pick teleportation? I mean, I know a lot of children out there are going to say, no, bro, I want to fly. I want to flight, you know? I want to take off out of here like a baby bird. I want to just leave this building and just soar, you know? I want to do my hands like this. I want to do my hands like this. I want to be Superman. I want to Neo out of here. You know, I get it. I get it. Who doesn't want to fly? I want to fly. You know how many hours I've spent laying in bed just focused on flight? Just, all right, put everything you got into flying, baby. And no, it hasn't worked, but I'm not going to get there thinking like that, you know? And then one day when I do take off, I'm going to be like, it was all worth it. All worth it, baby boy. Now fly. But let's say flight is the only thing I've got. I'm not invincible as well. I can only fly. That means if I'm not that good at flying and I take off out of here and I bounce off the billboard that you were reading, you know, am I all right? Or am I a blood stew all over a couple of cows passing their Chick-fil-A propaganda? You know, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. But teleportation, oh my goodness. Just, it's time to go to work. Poof. Oh, time to go home. Poof. Oh my God. Talk dirty to me. You know what I'm saying? And now, of course, I'm using my powers for evil. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm a villain, you know. We all villains, baby. Ain't no heroes out here. We all be doing dirty. And it's not terrible things, you know. It'd be like, poof. Oh, I'm on the sideline of the Super Bowl. Standing right here. Oh, hey, guys. I don't know where my pass is. Crazy. Or poof. Oh, I'm in a bake vault. Oh, no. Maybe I'll just check some of this and just poof right on out here, you know? Or poof. Oh, I'm in a all-female orgy where they're open to the possibility of a man joining them. Oh, no. Whatever am I doing here? My powers are broken. Oh, no. Oh, my God. But I mean, one of the first things you could do if you got teleportation is you get rid of your car. Get rid of your car payment, your car insurance, your gas, your tires, your inspection, all this little thing broke. This thing broke. I got to get it fixed. It's all gone. And oh my gosh, I want that so bad. And that is why when I come across a canister of green ooze, I drink it. Oh, I drink it. You know, and sure, have I gotten deathly ill, 3 times? Yes. But, you want to make an omelet or something like that, you gotta drink some green ooze. I think that it is crazy that we only do one test when we're 16 too. That is nuts. Can you believe that? I mean, 16? I can't remember anything from when I was 16. I can barely remember. I can remember like 3 birthdays, and one of them's mine. You expect me to remember something when I'm 16? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the only test that I've ever taken that's like everybody else has taken. Sure, you go into school and you're like a lawyer or a doctor or one of them fancy shits. Yeah, you got to take some tests that everybody knows about. But I mean, was there another test that we as a collective group all take like that? I couldn't. I mean, I racked my brain. I only came up with one. And it said STD test. We all have that moment where we go, yeah, that was dirty. That was a dirty bird. That was a dirty bird. I just said, this place smells. They smell. They smell like wet pennies. I'm gonna have to go get the old checkaroo. And then you go, and somebody jams a Q-tip down your urethra. You don't do stuff like that anymore. But I mean, I doubt any of you even know the distance that you're supposed to keep between you and the car in front of you. I bet you don't know. I had to Google it. I don't know. I don't remember. And I got 2 very confusing answers. One was the 3-second rule. Okay, so am I looking at the car in front of me and then going 1, 2, 3? Okay, good. I'm now in the space and time where they were a second ago, 3 seconds ago. Is there Mississippi's involved? What kind of wizard do you take me for? Would I have a stopwatch in the car where am I doing this constantly? Am I going 1, 2, 3. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay, I think I'm still in the same spot. That no one's doing that. That's insane. No one could keep up with that kind of craziness. And then the other one that I got is 229 feet at 50 miles an hour or 387 feet at 70 miles an hour. Because, you know, if there's one thing that I know, that's what 229 feet look like. I'm always calling it out. I'm like, yeah, me to you, 229. Back up a little bit, 229. Me to that lamppost, 229. I see it. I'm just always thinking about it, you know, trying to be safe, not only on the road, but in life. 229. No one knows. You didn't know that. Don't lie. You didn't know what 229 feet, that's like 75 yards. That's pretty far. I don't think anybody out there is keeping 75 yards in between them and the car in front of them on the highway. I know I'm not. Not me. Not coming in. No, I'm not. I can tell you that much. I mean, how many boomers out there, how many senior citizens, how many old bags out there just weren't even taught how to drive? They were just thrown the keys when they were like 12 years old, and they were like, go down to the corner store and pick me up a pack of Schlitzes and Marlboro Reds and be back jiffy quick now. That'll be the cat's meow, your Humphrey Bogart. I don't know how they talked. I don't know how they spoke. But I mean, now those old bitches are out on the road, texting and driving in the left lane. And I'll be there to drive you into a bed of spikes. I will be there. And I just, one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the things that just absolutely fucking kills me, my biggest one, and it's usually a child, you know, attached to their breathing apparatus, their phone, just kind of halfway driving, halfway looking. And they might not even be doing anything that wrong. This might not be a moment where the sheriff has to give them a what for. It might not be a moment where I have to look over, but it might just be that I'm driving faster than they are. They're going the speed limit in the left lane. It's not against the law. You're not doing something wrong. You shouldn't be there. The left lane is for passing. The middle lane is for the speed limit. And we've talked about how the right lane, there's something wrong with you. You know, you're weak. You probably drink fluoride through your butt. I don't know. I don't understand that person. But the middle lane is for the speed limit. The left lane is for danger. Danger, baby. Not reasonable caution. So let's say one of these people, reasonably cautious, in the left lane, driving, maybe doing something that they shouldn't. But then I go to pass them. I go to say, well, I'm going to go around you. And then as they see me speeding up, they go, hold on now. Am I in a race? Well, I'm a vroom vroom boy too. I'd like to be a vroom vroom boy too. And then they go the same speed as me now. Oh, God. Oh, I wish I had cannons on the side of my cars like an old battleship, and I could just pull one of those cannons out and just blow you off the side of the road into a bed of spikes. You know, I used to wonder, why don't we have flying cars yet? You know, Back to the Future told me they'd be here by now. That Doc Brown's a liar, you know? But then I see a young person do anything. You know, I see a young person do anything at all. And I go, oh, okay, well, never mind. We'd all die, you know, because young people today are terrible. They're like, young people today are like The Sims. You ever play that game, The Sims? Well, they're like The Sims if you forgot about the character for like 8 years and you came back to check on them, you know? They're just standing over in the living room, covered in their own feces. Hygiene is a 0. And they're just scrolling TikTok as their stove's on fire and their bathtub's overflowing. It's over. It's one of the only times in the Sims game where the game just pops up and goes, hey, this ain't it, man. It's over, okay? Start over. You need a new one. That's them in real life. They all need a start over. They all need a boop, boop button where we can just boop, boop. You need to start over. And, I mean, there's no way. Can you imagine? Don't text and fly? Oh, no, we're all dead. And, I mean, if the Gen Zs don't kill us, the boomers definitely would. They would definitely not know what they're doing, and they'd be, whoa, Whoa! Whoa! Why did no one teach me how to do this? Where's the young person that's gonna teach me? I'm entitled to teaching. Oh, respect your elders, young man. Shut up, you old Humphrey Bogart bitch. Well, that was it. That was the first little bit. That was the first little car talk. The first topic of talk. And, please like and subscribe. Please show your friends. Please show your boomer parents for an educational purpose. And, come back and see me again. Take care then. Bye-bye now. Take care then. Bye-bye.